Track Shack actually started in 1977. It was started by three businessmen here in Central Florida, one of which I had worked with in the past. And I came back from college that year, the end of '77, started working with them. And by the next year, '78, I actually became a partner. And then in 1983, Betsy and I got married and we bought out the partners. That's a very brief history of the beginning.
Very brief, because in 1978, while I was in high school and running track at the same school where John ran track, I got a part-time job after school at Track Shack. Our passion in the beginning years was running. And we weren't a busy store, but we loved what we did. And I think mostly we love people. And people are what make our business.
The biggest challenge for us was really to grow the sport, to encourage people to get fit, to start a healthy lifestyle, and find the love of running that Betsy and I shared.
I nominated John and Betsy Hughes, owners of Track Shack, because they epitomize what the Main Street districts are all about. They not only have great customer service, and if you say Track Shack, pretty much everyone in Orlando knows about them, but through the Track Shack Foundation, they have donated over $2 million to various youth organizations in the community.
Well, Betsy and I have always believed that it's important to give back to the community. Really from day one, we started doing that. And as our company grew, we decided to make that actually a nonprofit corporation, which is the Track Shack Foundation, which the emphasis is on youth athletics. And we've been able to, for over 20 years now, give back through the foundation. And we're very, very pleased to see how that's helped with a lot of kids, particularly elementary and middle school age, and helped many charities throughout the Central Florida community.
John and Betsy have funded us both for our track program and for our cross-country program. The foundation provided many things. We had to put out a lot of money in the beginning of the season for uniforms and to fund the track meet and fund some of the athletes that not able to participate. That grant money would help us until the revenue from the track meet came in. So the Track Shack has been an integral part of the support of our club.
Shoes and feet are our business, but people are our specialty. And just like I said before, we love people. If you don't love people, you can't be in retail. I actually came up with that quote when we were writing something, I think, for our staff one day. Natalie and I were working together, and it just came out. And she's like, oh, that's good. And so we do live that every day.
We really truly believe that is what's made us successful, is our customer service, because as Betsy says, we really, really do care about the people that come in here. They become our friends and extended family, and the customer service is really the biggest thing.
You know, when you come in here, they're going to pay attention to you and what you need, and they're going to make sure your shoes fit right for whatever activity it is you're doing, whether it's walking or running or some of both. They just care. And everybody in their stores cares, because that's a value that they hold. So for anything I can buy here, I buy it here. And I tell everybody else to do the same thing.
Here's a couple that created a passion and converted it into a profession. They created a culture within their organization, and this culture that they've created has spilled out of their center into the streets and trails of Orlando. And I believe after 37 years, Track Shack and John and Betsy can boast about changing the health and wellness of the Orlando community.
I've known John and Betsy for over 30 years. I'm not going to say exactly how long. We used to run together. Running, fitness has always been their passion. The fact that they've been able to take that passion and turn it into their livelihood. They do wonderful charitable programs for kids and for athletics, and it's just, they're always the first ones to help. So I think they're very deserving of this award.
I don't think there's two more deserving people in the world. I couldn't be luckier, in my upbringing to have been raised by, such amazing people, and then to have an opportunity where it was a line of work that I really had a passion about, and to be able to work with them. It just overflowing with pride and everything they've done even in that process. So then to actually receive the award on top of that is just incredible. It really is. But it doesn't surprise me, because I've watched them work this hard for 25 years. And I can just only hope to, to kind of emulate that work ethic as I, continue with the company and try and keep doing what they've been doing so well for 37 years.
Well, I was very excited when Joanne Grant told us that she had nominated us for the award. I was like, wow. And to find out that we won, and I questioned Brenda and I said, the whole state?
I know.
And it really makes you feel like you've done something right, you've helped your community, and it's very humbling, and we were very excited to hear about it.
Very humbling and quite an honor, and really nice now that our son has joined the business as well, to be able to share that with him. And we just appreciate, of course, all of our customers. We appreciate the Florida Retailer Association and for the award, and for the community for supporting us all these years.
Congratulations to John and Betsy Hughes of Track Shack for being named the 2015 Florida Retailers of the Year by the Florida Retail Federation. Track Shack is an anchor store in our Mills 50 Main Street and an icon in our city. But John and Betsy are not only wonderful retailers, they are true community leaders. Their giving and volunteer efforts have impacted our entire region. Congratulations to the Hughes and the entire Track Shack family on this well-deserved award. Thank you for all that you continue to do for our city.